Hey guys, how's it going? Hovey here again, and today I'm going to be doing a post-commentary video, which I have not done in like maybe 4 months. I don't remember the last time I did one of these. It's been a while. But I figured with all the new subscribers I've been getting, which by the way, thank you for subscribing, I really appreciate it. I figured I should do one and kind of break down some gameplay from Trials. This map's been kind of interesting. I'm not a big fan of it per se, but hey, it's Trials, gotta do it. This particular game, we didn't really play that well as far as aiming goes, but I made some pretty smart plays and my teammates had some great call-outs that I'll be mentioning. So yeah, figured this would be a pretty fun game to do it over. Tell me if you guys like this type of video or if you'd rather me just post the live commentary version. I don't want to do videos you guys don't want to see, so yeah, I would like to know what you guys like. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, so to start Trials games off, in the first round, every single map, it doesn't matter what it is, I do the same thing. I go to a sniper lane, I stare it down, and I try and get a kill. Now, that sounds pretty normal, right? Most people do something like that. But what I do is, once I get the kill, if I do get a kill, I go super aggressive, like instantly. It's like a switch, I just run at them. And I do this because most people don't really expect it. They don't really know how you play yet. So as you'll see, I pick this guy off. Instantly, I go on a route that's hard to hit me. And I throw that nade. It was kind of a bad nade. I could have thrown it closer to me and I would have probably hit that guy. But it doesn't matter. He was very confused and we get the round. Alright, so the second round's a little more confusing. We don't really know their playstyle yet, so I tend to play a little more passive. If I do get a snipe, I'll push up, but I just want to stay back a little and kind of feel for it. And as you can see, I kind of wasn't ready. I don't know why. I think it's probably because I was streaming and I wasn't used to it. So I kind of ran out with my last word instead of sniper. And I miss a shot here. Pope Bear dies. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to have to try and pick off a kill. So I do get a kill. Manny gets a kill. And then I finished it off here. And you see how I got that shot really quickly? That's a great example of why Snapshot is so damn good. I highly recommend that for sniping. Okay, so going into round 3, this was what's kind of frustrating about Trials sometimes. You get up by 2-0, but you don't really know their playstyle yet. And you don't really know what they're going to do. They're going to play smarter, you know that. And these guys do. They adapt, and they do a good job here. They throw nades at us. I dodged that nade, but this guy gets me with a good firebolt. And that's kind of the bad thing about this spawn. It's very prone to firebolt grenades and arc bolt grenades. If you throw a nade at that door, you're probably going to hit someone. But on the other hand, if they push, you can nade it pretty easily as well, and that's what I did. Sadly, they caught us by surprise from multiple angles, and they got the round. So that was a good job by them. They pushed very smartly. Alright, so starting off this next round, we know what they're going to do. They're going to try and lob grenades, and what we need to do, or at least what I thought we needed to do, was we needed to kind of pinch them off so they couldn't push in so easily. So I look down the sniper lane, I see that guy's moving right, and I move right with him. So that way, if he tries to lob grenades or jump across, it won't be that easy. So I get a snipe off on him. Sadly, this guy's arc bolt, not arc bolt, what's it called? Axion bolt, there we go. Axion bolt gets me. And I throw a really bad nade there. I think I got confused because there was 2 people pushing. And so at this point, it's a 3-on-1, and I'm like, fuck it, we're running. And I'm hoping one guy chases me, and he does. It's a very bad play. You do not want to solely chase just one person. If you have 3-on-1s, you have to coordinate the push. Otherwise, it's easy to pick just one guy off. And these guys get me, so unfortunately I have to use my Fireborn. But luckily, I hurt them quite a bit, so I was able to finish one here. I actually didn't know I hit that guy with a nade initially. I was focused on trying to kill this guy, and this guy played pretty smart. Yeah. Dodged me, essentially. So when I pick up Pope here, you notice how I didn't just run backwards? I stared at the steps. That way, you know, I can help Pope Bear kill this guy, and hopefully Pope won't die. But sadly, he did. And Pope Bear calls out, hey, they're pushing. So I snipe one, and fortunately, this guy doesn't push on me, even though I'm hurt very bad. And that's not a good play by him. He should have pushed for me. So now I have the advantage. We have more players on our team. We can lock off these dead bodies. And I see this guy looping around. I know exactly what he's doing. He's going to go for the guy near the ship. So I push ahead and get mana. So now we have the complete advantage. The control point's about to spawn. We're right on top of it. We're right next to this dead body. I told Pope to stay there for a reason. That way if they pushed on it, he could stop them. My nade hits both of them. And I don't even know why I bothered shooting that. I just backed up and captured the point with mana. It was an easy win at that point. And yeah, so that just goes to show playing smart, is the way to go sometimes. You don't have to make a crazy play to win. Just fend off an area. Alright, so going into Heavy Round. Heavy Round's probably my least favorite round, and I kind of had a delayed start there because I think my mic came unplugged and I was streaming, and I was like, oh shit, I don't stream often, I better not mess this up. So I don't usually go this route. I usually go towards the ship and try and pick them off while they jump up to the ship. But this time I was too late, so I decided to go with the rest of my teammates. Both Pope and Mana kind of make a stupid play here. You really shouldn't go down to that door. I think Mana was just assuming they weren't that good, so I might as well go for it. This guy self-reses, and sadly my rocket doesn't kill him. But I do get both these revives, so I thought we had an advantage, kind of. But once again, we didn't really play very smart here. We should have backed out immediately. We should not have stayed there. Whenever there's a Fireborn or a Sunsinger, you do not want to be in an enclosed area, obviously, because, it's pretty easy to lob nades in there. And I got really unfortunate there with that snipe. The guy revived him, and some guy jumped from the ship, and my aim assist just dragged towards him. And it's a good technique, though. If you revive someone, step in front of the guy you revived, so the sniper doesn't have a good shot on him. So this gets even more awkward. As you can see, there's 40 seconds left, and I'm thinking to myself, the control point's gonna spawn where they are. They have my teammates locked down. The only thing I can do is try and play like kind of a passive aggressive and pick someone off with sniper and then push him with a nade. Unfortunately, I missed a pretty hittable shot here. I probably should have hit that, but I throw the nade anyways. I'm pretty sure it's gonna hit him, and I push him with my last word. But there's 3 people, so you can't really push too hard. That guy fails a Nova Bomb, and he gifts me an easy kill, and I just can't hit it. I think I was laughing really hard. And I know this guy's gonna kill me off the revive, or at least I thought he would, but I was like, fuck it, you know what? I'm gonna get Radiance again before the game's over, so I might as well go for it. And he doesn't get me, and I almost make a really clutch play with the nades. Unfortunately, my jumping wasn't very good, and they get the easy Thorn kill on me. So yeah, that was kind of a fail, but hey, it was a fun game to watch, I guess. Pope was laughing pretty hard. So anyways, going into this round, we know we need to get this round. This is a very important round. The difference between 3-3 and 4-2 obviously is massive. But, I really don't go to this tube very often, and I can see this guy kind of poking out here. And unfortunately, he runs right when I throw that nade. But did you see how fast I sniped his body right there? That's a great example, again, of Snapshot. If I didn't have Snapshot, I wouldn't hit that. Unfortunately, we hear a Blade Dancer, and I have to back the hell out. I kind of recircle and come back to the same spot because I don't see him chasing, and I'm going to try and snipe him. Sadly, my shot just was not on this game. I could not hit that. And that's kind of why I wanted to show this game. It doesn't take a game of you hitting crazy shots to win, obviously. You can just play smart. Even if it's against a pretty good team. And this team, they weren't insane. They didn't have like amazing snipers, but they knew how to play. They knew how to, hold a position and play smart. So, well, I'm saying that, but now this is kind of a bad play by them. Mana's calling this out, by the way. There's a guy on top of that structure, and I know he's there, so I'm trying to kind of peek out and shoot. I don't know this map very well, so I don't know the angle. But they're doing something very stupid right here. It's a 3-on-1, and they're trying to pick me off with one person. That's not smart. It doesn't matter how good the player is. You don't want to just send one person out there. You want to push them together. And I understand they were trying to stop me from reviving them, but if they pushed on me and I tried to loop around, they can just loop right back around to the bodies and they'll have the advantage still. So I throw a good nade on the bodies and I finish them up with the last word. And it was a pretty easy play. And, that they could have made my life hell by just jumping at me and throwing nades at me. But fortunately for me, they didn't. I was kind of surprised by that too, because they've made some pretty smart plays so far, and that was just not a good play by them. So I'm doing my normal strategy here. I'm just pushing up with sniper. I put out last word there. I don't really know why. I think I was kind of frustrated because my snipe shots just weren't on. Luckily, Pope Bear finishes that kill. Mana goes in with the Blade Dancer. He gets killed here, but I finished the kill off. He was almost dead. And, you know, that's one of the best kills right there. You know, when you can get that Sunsinger right off the revive, it feels amazing. I don't know why. You know, it's not a hard shot by any means, but it does feel really awesome. And, you know, you need to always be ready for that. Even if it's, you know, the third round. Sometimes people have their supers up fast, and you need to counter that. The best way is to shotgun them point blank, or snipe them, or counter super them. You can do that too. So, yeah, that's about it for this video. Stats-wise, I did pretty good, but there was a lot of teamwork in there you couldn't hear. And Mana's a much better player than those stats show, and Pope's pretty good too, so don't let that throw you off. They're great players, especially Mana. And sorry, Mana, I didn't want to put another video of you doing bad and me doing good, but that's kind of how it is, you know? In order for me to do good, I need someone to not be doing as well as normal, so I can go clutch. So, I hope you guys liked the video. Tell me if you guys like this style. This is a little bit longer than I'm used to. I think this is rounding over 11 minutes now. And yeah, if you guys like this, comment and tell me. If you guys would rather just hear the live commentary, you can say that too. I'm not going to be offended. I would like to hear what you guys think. So thanks for watching.